Anyone who thinks being a barista isn't hard should try handling the onslaught of people who show up at 5 p.m. on a Monday night. It's like the entire city's decided that after work or school, the best thing to do is order the most complicated drink ever invented. Seriously, 90% of my customers need at least 14 customizations for their lattes. I wouldn't normally complain about doing my job, but taking care of Ella while making those intricate drinks is exhausting. I know it's not my proudest hour, juggling looking after my kid and making drinks, but the sitter said she'd pick up Ella in a couple hours and Jerry wouldn't let me switch shifts. Every few minutes, I'd sneak a peek to make sure Ella was doing okay, or go over to her to check if her homework was too hard or something. Obviously, she was totally absorbed in her work. That's what you expect from an honors student. There was this woman a few seats away who seemed to be a complete contrast. After working in a coffee shop for a while, you start to realize that most customers fall into certain categories: yoga moms, stressed out managers, gossipy teens, and some young intern struggling to finish a project. But you don't often see a nervous-looking dark-haired lady sitting alone for hours, though. She'd been there since the morning and spent the whole time sipping on the same matcha tea. Normally, I would have asked her to move along, but Jerry doesn't pay me enough to do that. So, she just spent all that time analyzing faces for a few seconds before moving on, doing it with a straight face. I love people watching, but that was a bit creepy. The only time her face cracked was when Tommy walked in. Tommy's a police officer and a regular at the shop, but he doesn't even say hi to the barista who's been serving him for a year. When he walked in, she looked like she'd seen a ghost. Turns out he's a bit of a player and she could have been one of his exes, or maybe a criminal. I let my kid sit next to someone who'd just been arrested. What a mom I am. Around 10 a.m., after lunchtime cleared out and Ella went with the sitter, Tommy and his partner came to arrest her. You get used to people getting taken away in sketchy parts of the city, but the cafe was in a nice area and I'd never seen anyone arrested before. I didn't tell my kid she was about to die, though. When Tommy and his partner walked in, they went up to her and she started yelling like she was in pain. It was like she was some kind of wild animal, fighting against the handcuffs. She started talking about how those creatures had got her and how we were all doomed. And the worst part was, she looked me straight in the eyes and said that girl you talk to with pigtails is next. She said she could see it and that she didn't have long to live. She told me to save her. I know you're probably thinking that lady was crazy and I shouldn't listen to her, but then Jill, our sitter, called. She called the ambulance for Ella because she had a seizure and was in critical condition. The doctors don't know what's wrong or how to fix her yet. But even if that woman is the craziest person on the planet, if there's any chance she can help my daughter, I have to find her. I have to find her.